Do you like to talk a lot? Liking to have conversations or having dialogues, if you will? Well, then you should certainly consider getting a Dialog SIM card in Sri Lanka. That was a very bad pun, I'm so sorry. Hey, it's Adu from Phone Travelers here, and today I'm in Colombo, Sri Lanka. But the issue is, I don't have a SIM card in my hand. That's because I didn't get a SIM card starter pack when I bought my Dialog SIM card. Here in Sri Lanka, you have to register yourself in order to get a SIM card. So you have to show your passport, where they take some notes about it, take a scan of it, and then they give you your SIM card. So you do not get really a starter pack, at least for Dialog, when you buy your SIM card, which is a shame, isn't a shame. Doesn't matter, at least you get your SIM card. So please remember to bring a passport whenever you buy your SIM card, especially if you go in the city to buy a SIM card, opposed to getting it at the airport. You can also get your SIM cards at the airport, but it will often only sell you the tourist pack, which is, on top of my head, 1300 Sri Lankan rupees, which is I don't know how many US dollars on top of my head, but you can get all the package for much less. If you're interested in learning about all the packages you can get with Dialog, go to my blog phonetravelers.com/dialog, where you can read everything related to, well, Dialog. So what do you have to keep in mind when you get your Dialog SIM card? We have to go to an official Dialog store. You can use the Dialog website or Google Maps in order to find a Dialog store. If you see a random store with a Dialog logo in front of it, so with a sticker on the window, do not go there, because they will only sell you top-ups. You cannot get an official Dialog or any SIM card in Sri Lanka just from a random store. You have to go to the official store, because they have to well, note down your personal details. Once you go to the store, in my case I went to a franchise partner, which looked like a rundown office, but I got my information done. When you see the office, you might not even think that they sell SIM cards. It might look like an, well, official headquarter office. Don't worry, they sell SIM cards there, even though it looks suspicious. You go there, you get your information taken, and then the Dialog employee will ask you how much you want to top up. On top of my head, the SIM cards will cost you 150 Sri Lankan rupees, which is less than a euro, so it should be less than $1 US as well. You tell them how much you want to recharge, or at first they will show you the list of internet packages. If you only want internet, then you can also get data. No, well, you can also get voice and text. In my case, I only want the data for testing purposes, so they will give you a list with all the packages, which I'm showing right here, but you can also read it on my blog as well, don't worry about it. Then you will pay the price for the SIM card and the recharge. Once it's recharged, you have to send a text message with the package you want. So in my case, it was the 349 rupee package, which is 2 gigabytes on top of my head. I would send the text message, int as an internet, the price of the package to a certain number, and then the package is activated. The SIM card itself will take about 20 minutes to activate, and in the meantime they recommend you to turn off your phone for the whole 20 minutes. In my case, I just waited for 20 minutes before I restarted my phone, because I was using my phone for other reasons with another SIM card, so I didn't just want to waste 20 minutes. So that's your process of getting a Dialog SIM card. It's very straightforward, very easy, and well, let's just do the test. Normally I would go outside to do the test, but the thing is, Sri Lanka, especially Colombo, is a very noisy city. So much honking going on, so much noise, that I decided just do it at my Airbnb, because it's quite, not fully, but quite peaceful here. So let's do the speed test right here, right now. Alright, it's time to use the Speedtest app. If you have watched my other videos, you know that I like to use an independent server, so not the server of one of the operators themselves. However, as one of the operators, Hutch, is not able to use one of the independent one, which was the University of Kelaniya, if pronounced correctly, I decided to use Sri Lanka Telecom server, because that operator can use the Sri Lanka Telecom server, and I want to have the speeds around the same, or at least the same testing factors with all the operators. So that's why I use Sri Lanka Telecom instead of an independent one. So let's see what we get with speeds. Let me just see if it's all focused. Yes, it is. And look at the speeds. Dialog together with Mobitel have the best network throughout the country, and as you can see we get quite decent speeds. A download speed of 60, which is, well, quite impressive. Not actually quite impressive, that's very impressive. Well, as you can see, I'm used to, you know, download speeds of like 200 plus, but 60 is very impressive for 4G, so props for that. Upload speed is not that high, but that's not really a big issue. You will see that it will say that your Dialog SIM card is from the MTN network. I don't know really why that is, but yeah, it's your Dialog. So as you can see, we get good speeds with Dialog. There we have it, the speeds with Dialog. As mentioned earlier, or if I forgot to mention it, Dialog has the best network in the country, but they also have the highest rate, so you pay for the extra quality. But I would certainly recommend you get a Dialog SIM card. Get it in town, don't buy it at the airport unless you don't mind spending 1300 rupee. For people from some countries, 1300 rupee is much less than you would pay in their own country. US states, I don't know what happened there, but yeah, you can get other plans for much less. They might not include 600 international calls or as many SMS, but if you don't care about that, then just get your SIM card in town. So I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to click the like button and comment down below what do you think of these findings, and make sure to subscribe to Phone Travel Base, where you can see much more videos like this where I travel around and test SIM cards for you, so you don't have to test it yourself. And while you're at it, check out my blog phonetravelbase.com, where I talk about local SIM cards all over the world, Oceania, Asia, Europe, all over the world. And if you want to see how Dialog compares to other operators, check the eye up here, where I have a comparison video or also individual videos of the other operators. And yeah, that's it. I hope you enjoyed, and I shall see you the next time. Bye bye.